Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Project Ozone 3 in normal mode. Yeah, guys, so last episode, we went to the Dreadlands, and then we decided to get into NUCLEARCRAFT, and then we decided that our alloy smelter was too slow. So, we made ourselves our enhanced alloy smelter right here, and we need to increase the speed. I don't think this is a good thing. Let's see if we have any other capacitors that could help us out here. Increases energy storage and speed range machines. Maybe that'll do. I don't know. Oh, I guess that says the same thing. Nice planting capacitor dud into different machines. Okay. Enhanced crushed wonderful. I think that goes in the sag mill. I think I have this all backwards maybe. That'd be kind of hilarious. So enhanced hot, enhanced insatiable. This one's crushing, which seems like sag mill things. And then this one is painting. I have no idea what that one would be. All right, well, I have no idea what these lost capacitors are for. But what we want to do this episode is work through all the way to stellar capacitors. And unlike Kappa mode, we don't have to do crazy stuff. I don't know if you guys have ever watched Kappa mode, but you have to use the empower for it, which is over here. We don't even have it hooked up to power anymore because we just don't care. Well, currently we have enough power to like get us through the random like needing of an empowered void crystal or whatever, but maybe one day we'll have to hook it up. I'm not sure, but yeah, Kappa is crazy that way. But for us, we don't have that problem. So my goal is to be able to go in here and tell it to craft a stellar capacitor by the end of this episode. That's what I want to do. I don't know if we're going to get there, but that is the goal. So first, we need to determine if we want to go basic capacitor route, which I think we do. Basic capacitor goes to double, which is going to be coal powder. That's going to be fine. We have seeds for most of this stuff. So we have seeds for vibrant, seeds for the glowstone. That's going to turn into an octactic, which we can turn into a crystalline capacitor. The prismarine is going to be a little bit rough because we need to pulverize prismarine shards. And in order to do that, we're going to need to put quartz through our atomic reconstructor. So maybe we'll just make a crap ton of prismarine shard, or we're going to have to make guardian essence, which is also a possibility. We can make guardian essence, which we'll be able to make prismarine shards that way. But yeah, so we're going to need it in the crystalline capacitor. Then crystalline capacitor is going to either, it's going to make, yeah, we're not doing that. I mean, we could, but Totem of Undying requires us to kill Invoker, so we'll just do this. So Melodic into Stellar, which is going to need Shulker shells. But I think maybe we can just go off of, we'll probably have to go get more. Yeah, we only have 5. But anyways, we'll be able to get to at least make it an auto craft recipe. And that's what matters to me. So let's go ahead and start bookmarking things here. So we want basic, which basic is going to turn into double layered. Double layered turns into octactic. And the octactic capacitor will turn into, oh, whoops. What does it turn into? Crystalline capacitor. Crystalline is going to turn into melodic, melodic to stellar. All right. Sweet. All right, so how do we make a basic capacitor? We need grainy capacitors. So we need to make iron, a thing for iron ingots. So we will make iron ingot like a so. Do that. Okay. Then we need grainy oh gosh, what is happening to my thing? I'm sorry, guys. That is weird. Okay, so let's put this in our thingy here. We're gonna leave some space for NUCLEARCRAFT. I think 2 lines, and then we'll start this. Okay, let's make iron nugget. Okay, we have it. So let's go ahead. Let's just make grainy capacitor. So grain of infinity and the nuggets. So we've made the grainy capacitor before, maybe for a different recipe, but now we will have it. Have it. Okay. So this guy right here. There we go. Now we want to make a basic capacitor recipe, which is grain capacitor, gold nuggets, and copper ingots. We have all that. So gold, nugget, copper, copper. We're just going to do a couple of these together, and then I'll probably just start crafting them off screen and see what we need for it, right? Grainy capacitors. Bam, bam. There's our basic. And you guys get the idea. So we're just going to try to make all these things autocraft and see where it gets us to, guys. So with that being said, we'll be right back. Okay, guys. So I did it all off camera, but what we've got is what I believe to be everything we need to make a stellar capacitor. So we've got all of our capacitors in line. I'm going to pull this melodic one out. That should give me, I need my crystalline. Crystalline. Make one of these. So you can see we're up to here. I made the melodic as well. Oh, we have to get this way too. Okay, that's fine. So let me go ahead and craft up a stellar. Let me put these back in. Craft up a stellar capacitor. It says we can. I think I automated everything except shulker shells. And prismarine crystals and clay also. Clay we made a bunch of. We have a clay making thing. We just basically we have to order dust and then we have to walk it downstairs and it turns it into clay. All no matter how much dust we do, it turns it into it in seconds. So shulker shells should be everything that we need. So we'll go ahead and craft one up and we'll see if it sticks. If this works, then our alloy smelter is going to be awesome. Also, we'll be able to craft up and finish melodic alloy, stellar alloy, and we could probably work pretty much all the way over to here. So while that's working, I'm not going to automate these. I'm just going to craft one of each. Yeah, we're just going to do that. So let's go ahead and I need silver capacitor. I'm assuming I need that energetic, so energetic one as well. Let's look. I need silver, energetic, and energized. Okay, well, let's craft up the silver one for now. Okay, I need grainy capacitors. I'm going to need 2 of them. I'm going to need 6 of them probably, actually. Yes, and then I'm going to need this silver stuff. We'll craft that up and 3 of these. That should be good. Claim reward there. It's called an energetic silver capacitor, which is this one. I think we're good there. We will need the coal. The crushed pulverized coal. That's what it's called. Like a so. Energetic silver. And then I'm going to need energize, which means I'm going to need another one of those. Let's craft that up there. I have the energetic silver. I need one more. Okay. So we have everything here. We need one more silver capacitor. So we need grainy, 2 more grainy. Then we can craft up silver. And then we should be able to craft ender. No, what am I crafting up? Energized. Yeah, okay, cool. So we are going to need some glowstone. Just 1. Okay, cool. So, oh, we need another energetic silver. And then I need energized. Is that good? Is that everything? Bloop, 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 bloop. Claim all. And we might work on that totemic one in a little bit. Stellar capacitor, guys. We have a stellar capacitor. Holy crap, we did it. All right. So we have stellar. So first thing I'm going to do with this capacitor is take it and drop it right there. Increases energy storage and speed range of thing. So now we're going to order up a melodic. I guess we'll order up 11 melodic. Start. Oh, it's so much faster. Thank gosh. All right. So we can throw that out. And then we need stellar, which I think is going to need, what the heck? All right. So we need 12 of these. We've got 12. There's melodic. And now I can dump these back in the system and order stellar. Yep, craft that up, please. Ooh. We only have 4 shulker shells. Okay, so we'll have to do that later then. Alright, sounds good with me. We'll take that. Bloop, bloop, and bloop. Okay, so now that this is all working, I think we can get back to NUCLEARCRAFT, actually, which is good. So do we want to get back to NUCLEARCRAFT, or do we want to just finish up everything we can here? And I think that's a good idea to do. We can fill that in. We can use slice and splice to do the totemic capacitor, which is going to be done in the slice. Slice and splice. Grains of vibrancy. Vibrant crystal. Okay. Well, I kind of want to get into NUCLEARCRAFT, so I think we're just going to do it. Salt mixer. Because this is where we needed like tough alloy and stuff like that. Okay. So let's go ahead and try to craft up the salt mixer. See if we can. We cannot. We need the electric motor, which I started on. We'll make 1 of those. Good, there's a salt mixer. Claim reward. Claim reward. We did the melter as well. Can I make the melter? What do I need? I need the machine chassis. And that'll give me my melter. Perfect. Now I'm going to need a pressurizer. Pressurizer, we have all this, but we need linear actuators. So linear actuators, steel piston, ferroboron, and copper. All right. So steel pistons. Craft 1 of these up. Ferroboron, which is being made in that alloy smelter, and copper. There's our linear actuator. We got that, and now I can make 2 linear actuators. I can make machine. Oh, wait, I did that. Now we need to make, I'm just going to make, I guess, 10 of those. All right. And tough alloy. We'll make a stack of that. 64 tough alloy. Once we get 2 of them, we can put it in the machine. So this is weird because it has to make up all the ferroboron, then it has to make up all the tough alloy. So it does kind of take a second, but it doesn't take that long, which is good. I'm good with that type of speed. That's a good speed to do things at. All right. Chemical reactor is another one that I know for a fact we're gonna need. Okay, so we need a servo machine. So let's try to make a chemical reactor. And that is going to just need one of these electric motors. Electric motor, craft that up. Sweet. And we got a chemical reactor. Good. Fusion reactor, electrolyzer, supercooler, dissolver. Let's make an ingot farmer. Sure. All right. What do we need to make the ingot farmer? A bunch of things. So we're going to need 2 more basic platings. So basic plating. We're going to order up 16 of these. That's not what we're looking for. There we go. All right, ingot farmer is going to require 2 ferroboron as well. And let's make 128 of them. Heck yeah. Ingot farmer accomplished. So we're moving quite along. A crystallizer. What is a crystallizer used for? Hey, look, we're going to need it. Okay. Can I make it? I'm sure I'm going to need some things. We're going to need these copper solenoids, which we can make. 3 of them. We're going to need a cauldron, which we can make. And a crystallizer. Done. Done, done. All right. So I guess we're just going to keep moving along here, doing all this stuff as much as we can until it gets too complicated for us. Like, I think we're going to hit that wall with the fusion reactor. Elite plating. Yeah, that's going to require, like, yeah, okay. So we will hit a wall eventually as to what we can and can't do. Nuke furnace. Actually, we can do that. But yeah, we're going to keep going until we can't anymore, guys. So we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we have got pretty much everything we can. I'm sure we can make this fission reactor, but I just don't want to even try right now. Fusion reactor is going to need the elite plating, which needs crystal binders, and the DU plating, which is uranium-238, which comes from yellorium and an isotope separator. We haven't done that yet, so we can't do it. Supercoolers are magnesium diboride, which is an alloy furnace, magnesium and boron. Magnesium is going to come from Saturn, as well as probably we can get it somewhere else, but not right now. So, with that being said, we're going to get started on making lithium manganese. How do we make lithium manganese dioxide? Oxygen and manganese oxide, which is fluid infuser of manganese and oxygen. Manganese comes from manganese. It just comes from manganese. Sag milling anything? No, it just... Oh, tungsten. Tungsten gives you manganese in a crusher, potentially. Well, okay, that's fine. Alright, well, we'll get there eventually, but anywho, what is this? Copper and silver and alloy furnace. That's probably really easy to do, but I think it's locked. Was it locked? No, it's not. We can do that. Okay, so speed upgrades. I do want to automate this. So we need to figure out how to automate the speed upgrades. We did it with mechanism. So I think we should be able to do it with this. Weighted pressure plates turns into the speed upgrades. There it is. Lapis, redstone, and the weighted pressure plate. Okay. So that redstone. Bop, 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 bop. And lapis. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Alright, there's our speed upgrades. Done. Good thing we left room, because there's speed. And then we need our energy upgrades. Energy upgrade. And this stuff we hold a lot more. So crushed quartz, crushed obsidian. Okay. That's cool and all. Alright. Gold. Like a so. And then quartz of the crushed variety. Let's do one of those. Come on. There it is. Let's do gold. Like that. And the obsidian that's pulverized. Obsidian, pulverized obsidian. I think I have that set up. So, alright. Quartz and golds. Perfect. Cool. So now that that's all done, we can order up more speed upgrades, things like that. All right. So what do we want to work on first? I think that the first thing that we should do is with our armor. So I guess we want to make ourselves this stupid cubic boron nitride thing. Okay. How do we make that? We need to put hexagonal boron nitride in a pressurizer. To make that, we need to put boron nitride solution in a crystallizer. To make that, we need a chemical reactor of ammonia. Well, let's go back. Hold on, because there's an easier one that we can do first. The boric acid one, I think, is water and diborane in a chemical reactor. Diborane is molten boron, which that's easy, and hydrogen gas, which comes from a rotary condensator, and the electrolytic separator. All right, cool. So we have there it is, electrolytic separator. All right, so we are going to, now that we have an idea, we're going to start setting this up over here. And so we'll set this up, and then we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, so I'm going to show you what has been going on here. So far, we have water coming into an electrolytic separator, separating hydrogen and oxygen. We're dumping excess oxygen. Cool. Maybe for later use. Not sure yet. Perhaps. Not sure. So for this hexagonal boron nitrate, we're going to need boron nitrate solution, which we're going to need a chemical reactor mixing boric acid and ammonia. So we've made it up to falling out of the world. This is boric acid. So we're up to boric acid right here. We also have hydrogen gas as a secondary output that I was dumping. However, ammonia is hydrogen gas and nitrogen gas. Nitrogen gas comes from a collector, which is a nitrogen collector. Nitrogen collector is not that hard to make, but we need beryllium. Beryllium has proved difficult. However, we can make it from andesite in a rock crusher. Andesite was made from stone and nether quartz essence. All I did was I only wanted about a stack of it, so I just held off until it was waiting to do it till I got a couple pieces. So we have andesite. We have our rock crusher here. It's just doing it. There's beryllium. We've got arsenic apparently. And yeah, so we put it over in our smelter. I'll dump the rest of this stuff in here. And I'm pretty sure that doubles it. So now when I look up beryllium, I should have about a stack. Good. So now maybe I can make a nitrogen collector. Okay. Other thing we did was auto craft universal cables. We can make them. Pressurized tube, mechanical pipes, and logistical transporters. We auto crafted all of them. Finally, I kept doing it by hand. It was super annoying. So yeah, we did it automatically now. Okay, so we need to turn. We need a piece to go here. Let me get my dank knoll because we're going to be going up a little bit. Okay, so that's going to be a chemical reactor. So I'm going to put my nitrogen collector there. All right. Nitrogen collector is going to need a pressurized tube to go down into another, chemical reactor, right? So we need to make a chemical reactor. I'll just show you because we're almost done. So I'll show you how I'm doing this. So we have a chemical reactor. See what we need. We need machine casing, craft it, and we need the electric motor, craft it, and bam. Now, chemical reactor goes like a so, and boom. All right. We've got our configurator out. Is this working? Yes. Nitrogen gas, maybe it can only come out one side. It looks like it can, so what side is it? Uh-huh. Oh, that is pushing. We want it to be pulling. That's pulling. Are you the one? No. Is anything gonna work? It doesn't come out the top, does it? Oh, that's gonna be annoying. No, really? We don't get any nitrogen gas. Does this, it says it has nitrogen gas in it. Where is it coming from? It's not coming out. Ugh. What if we just put it like directly on top of it? Like put it next to it maybe? And it works. Nitrogen gas. It worked. Oy vey. Alright, well this thing is so fast. Okay, let me go collect all that because we are not vibing on that. That looks funny. Okay, so we need to go ahead and we have nitrogen gas here. So does that mean that I can... Alright, how do I make this super compact now? Okay, so I need to take this. I can just go like this. Boom. Hydrogen, nitrogen. Like that. Push in. This is hydrogen, right? Yeah, that's going to be hydrogen. That's pushing out. And now I got boric acid, which is in a mechanical pipe, going to another chemical reactor, boric acid plus ammonia in another chemical reactor. Okay, so we're going to make one more chemical reactor, and then we'll make a crystallizer. Crystallizer is going to go to a hexagonal, which is going to go to a pressurizer to give us cubic boron nitride. Okay, so I need one more of these. This has Needs power. I can do that. Bloop and bloop. Okay. Now you have power. I'm going to give all of these upgrades when we're done with them. All right, so I'm going to make one more chemical reactor, and I think that'll do, guys. So we'll be right back. All right, guys. So after a lot of this, we are ready for the test. So what should be is you just put a stack of boron in. It's not working incredibly fast because we only have 16 and 16, but now we have boron. Should be putting in this, which should be putting diborite there. This needs to be, oops, upgraded there. So that one still needs an upgrade. This one probably, yep, that one needs an upgrade. Okay, so now that creates boric acid. So this is creating boric acid. This is taking hydrogen and nitrogen, creating ammonia. Ammonia is getting pumped in. Ammonia boric acid makes boron nitrate. Boron nitrate is coming in whenever it has a second. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, it's working. So boron nitrate is coming in this way. The water is filtering out that way. There we go. And boron nitrate is not coming out. Why? Why is boron nitrate not coming out? Maybe another conduit. Let's do another underfluid conduit here. Like this. We're going to insert from a filter. Like that. Insert from a filter, filtering. No, we're going to blacklist water. Not that, a water bucket. There we go. So this is going to be blacklisting water. And then we can go extract always active. Boom, we get boron nitrate in here, and that should be giving us cubic. Awesome. It is. It is doing its job, guys. All right, that is awesome. And now I'm just going to go ahead and add in some more. We're going to take all these up to 32, I think. We need to make more energy upgrades. Energy. We have some, that's why. Okay, so this needs to go to 32. That needs to go to 32. This to 32. Okay. 32. 32. 32. What the heck is that? All right. I think that's it. I think that's everything. They're all 32, and we're up to 25. Cool. So if we just add in more boron, right? This is what is causing us to not have it, right? So boron is the only thing that this entire system is waiting on at all times. Cool. So yeah, if we just pump in boron, then we get out boron nitride. Cool. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and craft this up. We're going to have 51. We're going to craft it up real quick. Actually, we're out of time, guys. So we made cubic boron nitride today. And that is what we had going on. So we got into capacitors, cubic boron nitride, some NUCLEARCRAFT stuff, and I think that's really cool. So, yeah, hopefully you guys like this. If you did, please leave a like on the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time, guys. Oh, yeah.